Hi everyone, welcome back to Paracord Planet. So one of the first things that I learned here at Paracord Planet was the way to make a monkey fist. And I gotta be honest, it's one of my favorite things to make with Paracord. As I'm sitting at my desk just folding around, I make them all the time. Someone in the office did notice this and actually came up with a little bit of a challenge for us today. You know those Russian nesting dolls? You know, the things that start out real big, then you open it, it gets smaller, and you open it, it gets smaller. We're gonna do that the opposite way with monkey fists. So basically, rather than doing a Russian nesting doll, we're gonna be doing a monkey fist nesting ball. So in this video, we're gonna get as far as we can with the monkey fist nesting ball. However, this is going to be an ongoing project for us in the future, so make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates on what the ball looks like in future videos. And be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, as we'll be doing a more daily update for you on those social media platforms. Also, just to add, one of my favorite things about working here is coming in every day and seeing the projects that you guys are working on. So if you've been working on something a little weird or anything like we're working on today, please let us see those on social media as well. So now that we are in our work attire, let's get to the project. Now for our video today, we are using our monkey fist jig. Now this is our pocket monkey fist jig that we do sell in the store, and the link to it will be in the description below. We also have some standard 550 paracord that we're going to be making for the core, and today we are using electric blue. We have scissors and our lighter. So of course we want this to be a monkey fist nesting ball, and normally we sell things like a wooden bead or even a stainless steel ball that you can put in the middle of your monkey fist to make the core just a little bit tighter. But of course, monkey fist nesting ball means we gotta do a paracord core. So for our first step, we are going to want to make something a little bit more circular to sit inside of our first monkey fist, and did decide that a diamond knot would be perfect for that. So the way that we make a diamond knot is we find the middle of our electric blue cord, and we do wrap those around our middle and our ring finger, our two inner fingers. We're going to take the right cord, we're going to loop it over top of our index finger, and then we're going to bring it behind itself so that you have something that looks like that. Our next step, we're going to take our left working strand, we're going to come underneath everything, and we're going to come through the circle that we just made with our right working strand. We're going to go under the cord itself that we are currently working with, and we're going to pull. And as you can see, that is going to form a little bit of a figure 8 with a diamond in the middle, and that's exactly what we're looking for. We're going to take that same working strand, and from the top, what we're going to do is loop it underneath everything until we get over to the right side of where we want to work. We're going to go underneath our 8, and we're going to bring that cord up and through the diamond. Now the important thing about this step here is you want to make sure that this cord that we just worked with goes underneath the loop of the 8. So what can happen is sometimes if you don't pull it tight enough, or if you pull it the wrong way, it can sit over top of that bottom half, and we want that to go underneath. So I always like to just pull it a little bit tighter to make sure we're good to go. We're going to do the same thing with the bottom strand here. So from the bottom, we're going to bring it up and around everything underneath. And this time we're going to go underneath the top half of our 8. Go under that and do the exact same thing. Once we get to the left side that we want to work with, we're going underneath everything and bringing it through that diamond that we had showed you at the very first step. Once again, we want to make sure that that cord goes underneath everything, and at this point it looks sort of like a jumbled mess, but it actually gets kind of fun here, because you can take the two working strands and the loop that you had made and kind of give it a little bit of a pull, and as you're tightening everything, you can shape out what you would like your diamond knot to look like. Just keep tightening and cinching it down, and the way that I have found that this works the best is if you just pinch the actual diamond knot, you're going to feel that all the excess cord is going to get a little bit looser, and so you can actually pull all that excess slack out. So we're just pinching and pulling both sides, pinching and pulling, pinching and pulling, And there, it looks like we have a very decent diamond knot. So what we're going to do is cut both sides, and we're going to singe down the paracord, and that will be the core for our monkey fist nesting ball. So here we do have our step 1 completed, making a diamond knot for the core of our monkey fist nesting ball. As you can see, we normally do use either a wooden ball, or we also sell stainless steel balls that you can use for the core, but we need everything to be paracord in this project. So again, that is going to be our core, and we're going to make our first monkey fist around this as the core. So now for our next step in making the monkey fist around our diamond knot core, we do want to adjust our pocket monkey fist jig here. And then the way that I like to start it out is I like the prongs to be close enough together to where you can take the core and you can put it in the middle of the prongs, but when you shake it around, it doesn't fall through the gaps. And if you have that, you know that your monkey fist jig is set up and ready to go. So now that we are ready to go with step 2, we do have 550 paracord in pink, and here we do have about 5 feet. This is just scrap that we had sitting around the office, so I think it is a little bit bigger than 5 feet, maybe 5 feet 2 inches, 3 inches, somewhere around there. But now that we have our jig and our paracord, let's make a 2-pass monkey fist around our core. By the way, if you do need a more in-depth tutorial on how to make a monkey fist, we're going to link that video in the description below, but I'm just going to be going over it very quickly here. So we're doing the 2 passes, so we want to make sure that we wrap our pink paracord around our jig at least 2 times, and then we do want to take it from going north and south, and we do want to start going east and west, and just make sure that our core is going to be fitting inside of there. So we're going to take our pink, we're going to wrap it east to west twice as well. And it is a little bit more difficult because the gaps between here are very small and my fingers are kind of big. So if you have to, you can use a knotter's tool to help you out. Once you do make those 2 passes going east to west, you want to then flip your jig so that it's standing upright, and here we're going to go down, across, and back up. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. So we're going to take our working strand, we're going to go down through our monkey fist jig and the 2 passes that we had made at first. We can bring this through, and up and around, and then up the right loop that we had made. That being our first pass, it is time to do our second pass, going down and back, up and through. Once you get the 2 passes going all the way around, it is time to take the pink 550 off of the jig, and now we're just going to tighten everything down. So here we have our completed 2 pass with our 550 pink, and I think it looks great if we are comparing it to, something that we would normally put in the center of our monkey fist. Just a little on the smaller side, so we can keep going, and in this instance, all you would have to do is just adjust the prongs on your monkey fist pocket jig, and I've already done that, so let's get a 3 pass going around it. In this instance, for our 3 passes, we are going to be using a little bit of goldenrod, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing that we did for the 2 passes. And again, if you need a refresher on how to do a monkey fist, we're going to put that link in the description below. So here we have our 3 passes going around and wrapped around as we do, so it is time to take it off, and from here we are just going to start pinching everything down. So here we do have our 3-pass monkey fist around our 2-pass monkey fist, and as you can see, it is starting to just get about the size of a normal core. And in this case, we're just going to continue on. We're going to go with a 4-pass next, and we're going to adjust our monkey fist pocket jig here to make sure that we can get this 3-pass in the middle. Here we have finished up our 4-pass in olive drab, and I actually really like the way that this is coming out. Now, of course, this isn't a perfect circle, and so each time that you do a different pass, it might be a tiny bit lopsided, but that's okay. What we're going for is how many we can actually do. So, we're going to get to our 5 passes now, and we're going to be doing that in Imperial Red. So there we do have our 5 passes on our monkey fist, going around 4, 3, and 2 passes, and of course our diamond knot at the center and the core of all of this. But just like a rubber band ball, this isn't going to be something that is perfect, and quite honestly, we're not looking to make it perfect. I just wanted to see how many times we could go around until maybe it gets too big, or maybe there is a limit on how many passes you can make. So here you can see the wood ball core that we would normally put into a monkey fist compared to the 5-pass that we have just made right now. And the 5-pass, of course, significantly bigger, but that's kind of why we're doing this project. So now this will be the core for our 6-core monkey fist that we're going to be doing next, and so on, just to see how far up we can go. So I am going to be working on this a little bit off the air in the office at home as well, so if you do want to see a progression of our monkey fist nesting ball, be sure to follow us on social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. All of those links are going to be in the description below. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and I hope you did enjoy. If it helped you out, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and of course you can let us know what you want to see on a future video in the comments below. Have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll see you on the next video.